something that's going to help you to create income for yourself. And I'm just sharing this information for free, hoping that someone will learn something that's going to help them and change their lives. Yeah, so more and more people are going to be joining. I'm live on TikTok right here, and then I'm live on YouTube here, and we'll see how things go along. But yeah, officially, welcome to everyone. Let me just see the few people who are joining me on TikTok. I'm seeing Priscilla, I'm seeing Ryan, I'm seeing Silva from Cameroon. Wow, that's somewhere far up north. Thank you for joining in. Caro, user 387. Not sure why you don't have a name. Pusisiwe, I see you. Big Deals, I see you. Miss K, I see you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. Just comment and let me know where you're watching this from. And then we're going to start. If you're joining me on YouTube, we are talking about how to create digital products that are going to give you financial um, freedom. I'm just trying to help people to get started with making money online, and hopefully you benefit today, and you are going to your life is going to change in some form of a way. And I'm talking about financially. Okay, bear with in mind with me. This is my first time going live on different platforms. I'm seeing Luffy commented there that you're watching from Cape Town. Thanks for joining me there. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about how you can create your first digital product in just 5 simple steps. If you see me looking at this side, guys, it's because I'm also looking at the guys on YouTube, and I'm also looking at my screen so that um, I do this in a structured way. But eventually, I'm going to figure it out so that it's seamless and easy, and it looks good. All right, cool. So I just want to share my screen here. I'm going to say entire screen. It's going to be this one. Then I'm just going to say share. All right, cool. So guys on YouTube, this is what you're probably seeing now. And then I'm also going to do the same thing here on TikTok. I'm going to flip my screen here, and then everyone will see what I'm seeing. All right, cool. So this is where we're at right now, creating your first digital product in 5 simple steps. And so basically what I do is I help people to earn income online. And one of the best ways to do it is by creating and selling digital products. And today we'll be talking about how you can do it in 5 simple steps. But so that you know that I'm someone who knows what he's talking about, and I'm not just making up these figures from the top of my head. This is my website, or should I say, this is one of my websites. It's called yourvarsity.com. You can just Google it yourself. It's basically a website where I sell some of my digital products. People ask me for help with freelancing, starting YouTube channels, blogging, and a whole lot of other things. So I've got these digital products that I actually sell on my website, as you are seeing right here. And if I go into the back end means where I actually can edit my website and see all the transactions that are happening. If I just click here at the top where it says store, you'll see that these are the current transactions for the day or the week. It's just the start of the week at the moment. But then I'm going to change this and say all time. You see that on this website, I've generated over $16,287. And if I was to convert that into South African rands, 16,200 dollars into rands, that's about 288,000 rands that I've earned online by simply creating and selling digital products. So the whole idea here today is to show you what you need to do in order to have your own digital products that create income for yourself. And you can do it in 5 simple steps, as I'm going to show you there. And thanks, guys, for commenting where you're from. I'm seeing some people from Nigeria. I'm seeing some people from Cape Town, watching from Johannesburg. Just got the #1 gifter badge. Congratulations to you. Thank you for saying hello. Thank you for everyone else who's now joining us. We are talking about making money online using ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is going to be helping us to create digital products in 5 simple steps. And no tech skills will be needed. Also on YouTube, guys, I'm also going to be monitoring and just checking and seeing how it's going there. Just give me a second to open another screen here on my computer. You won't see it, but I can see it myself so that I can just monitor the comments on YouTube there. Just 1 second. Okay, there's a live over there. Okay, I'm seeing someone on YouTube saying that they're from Parkersburg, from Seshoko. I'm assuming that's in South Africa. Okay, so 5 steps for you creating your first digital product that will help you to earn income online. The first thing that you need to have or you need to identify is a problem that you can solve, right? You need to identify a particular problem that you can solve that will help you to earn money. And also, if you're finding any value in what I'm sharing, guys, please just show your support just by hitting the like button. There's a like button somewhere there. And if you're not yet a follower, just hit on follow and subscribe. And that's going to help this audience to grow. And also, it's going to encourage me to keep creating these lives. I'm going to be doing them every single day for the next couple of weeks. 3 p.m. sharp and then 7 p.m. in the evenings as well. Sometimes I might skip because life does get busy, but I'm going to be doing my best to just do these lives for free. So you identify a problem that you can solve. For example, every single product that you know solves a particular problem, right? I'm sure if you're in South Africa, you know this website, which is called Takealot, right? Takealot is one of the most popular online stores at the moment because they allow you to be able to buy any type of product, right? And you notice that every single product that is here, even if you've never seen this website before, you're in your country, there are websites like this. And the reason why people buy products is because they solve problems. For example, right now where I'm at, it's winter and it's cold. That's why people buy winter jackets. People will buy these high heel shoes because they want to be fashionable and they also want to be protected. They also want to walk without worrying about their feet getting pricked by nails or something. So all these products, they're not just making you look good, but they're solving a particular problem. Why do people drink wine? Why do people need cups? It's because there's a particular problem that each product is solving. So when I'm talking about solving problems, I'm not talking about solving major problems like solving, let's say, maybe global warming or curing HIV and AIDS or cancer. I'm talking about identifying different challenges that people are facing day to day, that if you help them solve those problems, you will be able to make money by charging them. For example, if you go to my website and you look at the problems that I help people to solve, a lot of people ask me, Marshall, I have got a certain skill set, but I want to start making money by the side. And so I teach them how to become freelancers. A freelancer is simply someone who earns money by offering their skills to other people. For example, you wake up and you go to work, and maybe you are an accountant, right? Rather than only doing accounting for the firm that you work at, but you can work as a freelancer by the side, right? And then you get a few customers and then you make extra money. And look at this. I'm selling this guide for $15. People buy this when they want to learn how to be freelancers. Another one is this one, which is called the YouTube Money Plan. A lot of people start YouTube channels, but they don't know how to make money on YouTube with a small audience, because everyone thinks that you need to have this huge audience, right, for you to start making money on YouTube. But I teach people how to make money from day one, meaning the first video that they post on YouTube, they can start making money, right? And I'm selling this for $17. People around the world buy these products from me and they benefit from them. And to me, this $17 might not be a lot of money, but if 10 people buy this per day, that's $170 that I did not have, right? And if you multiply that by 10 days, that's $1,700 that I didn't have. If you multiply that by 30 days, that's around $4,000 that I did not have by simply answering a particular questions or fixing problems that people have, right? So you just identify different problems. And the easiest way for you to identify problems is like you can look at yourself and then ask yourself, what skills, right, do I have? Right? What skills do I have? For example, I look at my personal skills. I have been doing website design for a long time, right? I have been doing graphic design for a long time. I have been doing YouTube for a long time. So I look at the skill sets that I have, and then I see what can I do with these skill sets that I have to answer problems that other people are facing, right? Another thing that you can look at is your own passions, right? What things am I passionate about that sometimes people ask me for help about, right? For example, I'm passionate about talking and I'm passionate about helping people online. So what I now do is that I teach people how to make money online. I teach people how to be confident online. I teach people how to start YouTube channels, right? And to create content on social media that will help them to make money. So those are just examples of when you're looking at yourself and you're trying to figure out, okay, what type of problems can I solve, right? Another thing that you can look at is your experiences. Experiences, like what experiences have you had in the past few years that you can share with someone else? For example, one of my best clients is someone who was just a single mother. She worked in the corporate for a long time, and she did well for herself, but then she was raising 4 children as a single mother, and she didn't know what type of digital product to create. So I encouraged her and I helped her to create a digital product which was focused on helping single mothers to balance their work life. When they are single mothers, they're working in corporate, they're making good money, but they don't know how to take care of their kids. I helped her to come up with that product. Why? Because she has got the experience in that. Another one of my clients is a midwife. In other words, she helps women to give birth to babies without them having to go to hospitals. They do these home births. She helps people to do that, right? Another one is selling digital products that are focused on, now that people have got the babies, and these babies are always crying, how do you get babies to keep quiet? Based on her experience, she created a digital product, and all these ladies that I've just mentioned, they're making good money from that. So it's just examples of what you can do. Another one that you can also look at is what you currently do at work, right? You can take that experience and then turn it into a digital product. For example, I've got a friend who does solar, right? He works for a solar company. They put solar on people's houses. Then he created a guide about how to make or how to install solar for yourself. He's still employed, but he's taking his experience and what he currently does at work, and he created an ebook that teaches people how to do what he's doing at work. So all these, right? The way that you're going to make money is when they focus on solving a particular problem for people. So just do me a favor, and in the comment section below, just comment what you currently do, or what you are passionate about, or what experiences you have, right? Right? Just comment that, and I can just use you as an example. And also, I'm just going to be going through the comments and just checking what people are saying, and then I'm just going to come back, give you guys feedback, and hopefully it's going to be of value to someone. I'm checking on YouTube. Someone is saying, hello, Marshall, watching and learning from Polokwane. Thanks for joining us, Lebo. Glowing Grace. Sir, I'm new here. I'm interested in learning. Yes, you're in the right place. I'm going to be doing these things daily for, I don't know for how long, guys. I'm testing this out, and I'm just trying to find better ways of helping people. Normally, I post video content on YouTube and TikTok, but I thought, let me start doing these lives and get people to actually ask me real questions. So if you do have got a question that you want to ask, just drop it in the chat there, and I'll go through all the questions, and I'll actually ask and answer all the questions. Let me just check on TikTok what people are saying. Just in case you're not seeing my face and you're wondering where I'm at, guys, it's because I'm also streaming live on YouTube at the same time. So if you actually want to watch like the full screen, you can actually just go to my YouTube channel, Marshall Malaba. Make sure that you subscribe as well, and then you'll see better if you go and watch on YouTube. But here we are right now. Okay, please also just show your support, hit the like button if you haven't done so, subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Just checking for the comments there. I wish TikTok would make a better way for us to see comments, man. You really motivated me. I started a day before yesterday, passionate about sewing homemade curtains. That's great to hear, Mayoti. I want to make my own ebook. Awesome, awesome. You definitely can do that. Now, after you identify a problem, right? That's the first step. You identify a problem that you can solve. So let me just use Mayoti, since she decided to comment there. She says that she wants to use, she's passionate about sewing and homemade curtains. I'm going to use her as the example of digital products that we can actually create. The next step that you need to then follow is that you then need to go ahead and create a product, right? You need to create a product. After you identify a problem, you can create a product that people will start buying from you. And just to show you a quick way to figure out whether your product idea is going to work or not, there's this website which is called Etsy. And I teach this to my students. If you're wondering what I mean by my students, I'll explain shortly right now. But this is the website. It's called Etsy.com, like this, right? So using Mayotsi's as an example, she says she's into sewing. I'm just going to put sewing there, right, in the search. And then I'm going to click at the top there and just say search like this. And then it's going to show me every single product that it has to do with sewing that is being sold on this website. But what I like about this website is that you can come here where it says filters. You're going to click on filters, right? And then you're going to come here and change it to digital products. You see that? When you've changed to digital products, you just say show results. And then it's going to show you digital products that people are selling that have to do with the niche that you chose, right? For example, this person is selling 100 sewing patterns. It's a PDF. In other words, it's a document that's teaching people how to do sewing patterns, right? And I want you to look at this. They're selling this product for $43.70, right? And this website shows you how many people have actually bought this product. Like, for example, there are 4.2 reviews out of 5, and 459 people have left reviews. Now, let me tell you something about online websites. Not everyone leaves a review, right? But these people are the ones who have left reviews. So, in other words, there are probably more than 459 people who have actually bought. So, just to show you how much this person is making, if I just go to my calculator quickly, let me open up my calculator. Where's my calculator? And just show you this quickly. Bring my calculator. Can you guys see my calculator now? Oh, I have no idea why it's not. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not. It's refusing for me to drag it onto my main screen there. But let me just quickly calculate it. So it's $43.70. $43.70. And I'm going to multiply that by 459. The guys on TikTok can see this. This person has made $2,157 just by creating this bundle or this PDF that teaches people sewing patterns, right? And then they are selling it on this website. Here's another one who has got 408 reviews, and they're selling theirs at $3.83. Here's another one who's selling this one for $18, and they've got 270 reviews. Now, look at this one. This one is selling this Bunny Mouse Phone Cat bundle, right, for $54, and they've got 3,800 reviews. Do the maths for yourself, and you can go to the website yourself and check it out. In other words, what I'm trying to show you is that people are actually making lots of money in your niche, right? It doesn't matter what your niche is. You can come and search here, and you will find people selling different stuff. Look at this one, selling this product for $4.56. Normally it's $15.20. It's currently 70% off. But look at how many reviews they've got. 9,000 reviews. Let's just say it was 10,000 times $4 to make the calculation easier. That's around $14,000 that they have just made by creating this thing that is showing people how to make patterns. So you can do this in any industry. You can do this in any niche. You're not limited to the examples that I'm just showing you guys right now. So you can create your own digital product and you can start making money from it. And you definitely can benefit from it. So the next step is simply you need to come up with your product. And so one of the easiest ways to come up with your product is by using ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT is like one of my favorite tools that I recommend that you just use if you're getting started with making money online. You can use ChatGPT. This is the website here, chatgpt.com. Anyone can sign up. It's for free. And then you can just come here and just, for example, I want to say, type in and say, I want to create digital products about sewing, right? Give me examples of products that I can create. ChatGPT is going to start giving me different ideas of digital products that I can actually create. Like, for example, the first one here is Sewing for Beginners book. It can be a PDF, right? It can be EPUB. EPUB is just another format, or it can be a document, right? Beginner sewing course, and this one is going to be a video, right? Sewing Machine 101 guide. So guys, do you see this can be done in any industry? To me, sewing is not something that I would have thought of personally, but if someone who is watching this has got interest in it, that's why I'm just using it as an example. You can do this in any industry and in any niche. Let's say that we are going to create an ebook about sewing for beginners, right? I'm going to just copy this, and then I'm going to come down here, and then I'm going to say to ChatGPT, I've chosen this. Please help me to create it, right? Then I'm just going to paste. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it there on TikTok. Can you see right there at the bottom? I'm typing this. I've chosen this Sewing for Beginners ebook, right? I'm asking ChatGPT to help me to actually create this. And then what is it doing? It's starting to actually write up an ebook. Okay, step one, define the ebook title and angle. These are names that I can use for my ebook. Sewing Made Simple, a step-by-step beginner's guide. Start sewing today, the ultimate beginner's ebook. The Sew Easy guide, learn to sew even if you've never touched a needle, right? These are all different names. If I don't like the names, I can just go down to at the bottom and say, please give me other names and make them better. But then, so number one, it tells me like what to write in the ebook, right? I mean the title. Number two, it starts talking about the structure, the table of contents. This is what we can cover. And the nice part about ChatGPT is that it will give you ideas. But if you're someone who is doing this based on your experience, you can add more or you can subtract and say that this part is not necessary. ChatGPT is just giving you a good framework that you can work with fast and easy, right? Step three, visual style and format. In other words, okay, what type of what exactly is it going to be? In this case, it's going to be a PDF, right? And then the design is going to be clean layout with big headlines. And then tools that we can use to design this, we can use Canva, which is free. Then there's Google Docs, which is also free. And then there's this Adobe InDesign, which I wouldn't recommend. It's a bit advanced. I used to use it myself. It's not necessary to use it, but ChatGPT was just mentioning it, right? And then now it's giving us marketing strategies, lead magnet or paid. It's telling us that this is how you can start promoting. Then these are the next steps. You need a website, and then you need to start promoting your stuff. I'm going to say, look what it says at the bottom. Would you like me to help you write chapter 1 or design a cover page in Canva for you? I will say do both, right? So it's going to start off by writing the chapter 1. And then when it's done, it's going to create the cover for me. So guys, do you see how simple and easy it is to create your first digital product? AI is doing this for me. I'm not having to stress. I'm not having to worry. I'm not having to be like paying some online coach lots of money for him to help me to do this. ChatGPT is simply doing this for me. Let's see this last part. Here's a professionally designed Canva template you can customize with your name, colors, and branding. If I click on this link, open link, it's going to open up Canva. Okay, it's saying not found. I'm not too sure why, but this is Canva. Let me show you what Canva looks like here. Canva is this website where I personally design all my graphics, especially for YouTube. For example, this video, if you're watching it on YouTube, this is the thumbnail. This is what I use to make this thumbnail for this video that you're watching. Then can you see all these designs here? They're all made in this software, and you can simply use it for free. All you need to do is come up here to the top and type and say book cover like this. And then you can say templates. And then you're going to come in here and choose from all these different templates that you are seeing in here. You choose one that makes sense for you, and then you start designing it. You start working on it. It's super simple and easy for you to use. I'm not going to show you right now because I need both my hands. One hand is holding up TikTok here. The other is busy scrolling here. But I've got videos on YouTube that actually show you how to be able to do this. Let me just check the comment section if there are any questions there. Guys, if you have got any questions, just drop them in the chat. I'm going to answer all the questions. My goal here is to help you guys to answer your questions and then to show you how you can earn income online using ChatGPT and creating and selling digital products. So if you've got questions, just drop them in the chat on TikTok or drop them in the chat on YouTube. I'm checking all the comments. When is the next live? Eugene, the next live is going to be at 7 p.m. today. I'll be back live going through this again. I'm going to be trying to do these lives every single day for the next, I don't know how long, guys. So make sure that you take advantage while you can. Okay, more comments. Zizano, I see you there. Thanks for joining. When is your next live? Okay, everyone's asking about my next live. It's 7 p.m. today. I was saying Mayoti, but it seems to be Yamoti. I think I was pronouncing your name wrong there. Forgive me for that. Okay. Sorry, I'm late, winners. No problem, Patience. Glad to have you here again. Checking the comments. I wish there was an easier way for me to check comments. You really motivated me. I started the day before. Okay, I read that one already. Okay, let's go back to the bottom there. Any more comments? Where can you sell these digital products? That's the next thing I'm going to be talking about, actually. That's the next thing I'm going to be talking about. Honestly, I did that ebook 2 days and it's loaded on Gumroad, Etsy, and Pinterest. Awesome. So your next step is just to promote it. You just need to promote it. And I love your speed. Okay, on TikTok, I'm not seeing any more questions there. Let's just check on YouTube. Good day. I'm in events management. Would love to do something in line with events. I'm also passionate about coaching young people, especially girls. That's awesome. Those are great niches that you can actually look into, and I'll just show you shortly right now. Good afternoon, sir. I'm watching from Zimbabwe. I'm happy to be watching and to get this opportunity. I'm passionate about teaching subjects like maths, biology, and chemistry. Hopefully, I can come. I'm not sure exactly what you mean there, but yeah, definitely you can create digital products in anything. Just for the guys who joined us maybe a bit late, like I showed you earlier on, if you come to this platform, which is called Etsy.com, you can search for anything. For example, someone just mentioned events management. I'm just going to type events management here at the top. Management, like this, and then I'll just search. This is the easiest way for you to validate your idea to see if it's going to work. You just simply use Etsy to see if other people are already selling that type of product. If you find people, it means that definitely, yes, it can work. So can you see what I'm doing? I just searched and then I come to the filters, I put it on digital products there, and then I say show results. These are all different people around the world selling books about events management. Here's one, project management, $44, 117 reviews. These are all people who have paid. Here's one, wedding planner spreadsheet, right? 6,000 reviews. 6,000 reviews times $13. Do the math for yourself. That's how much this person has made, right? And notice that a lot of these stuff are on promotion, meaning that they probably make more than, if you multiply 6.8 times this, consider the full amount there. So these are all different people. You can do this in any industry. Someone mentioned that they want to teach people maths and history and stuff. Do the same thing on this platform or other platforms. You will find that what you actually can make money selling these digital products. And just in case you're wondering, since lots of you are asking when is your next live, I'm assuming that you are about to leave the live. This is actually something that I help people to do. Yes, I am just doing these lives and showing people step by step, but I actually have got a 5-day challenge that I run every single month, right? And in this 5-day challenge, I teach you how to start your online business in just 5 days. And so the challenge is starting next week, Monday. That's the 14th of July. As you can see, there's a countdown here. And in this challenge, I'll be walking through people, showing them everything that I'm talking about right now, more in depth. I do these on Zoom call. I'm not sharing from my phone like I'm doing on TikTok right now, but it's more in depth, and people are able to ask me questions live, one-on-one, on video. Like you can just unmute yourself, ask me a question, and then I'll answer you directly. So this is not for free for everyone, but this thing costs just $37 or 500 rands, right? 500 rands if you are in South Africa. You're just going to click on that button like I did. You're going to come here and put your details, and you make your payment of $37 or 700 rands, not 500 rands. Forgive me for that. You click on this button next, and then automatically you're going to get access. You get access to all the previous course material that we have done, meaning that you can start learning immediately, right? And then start implementing. Like someone mentioned here, they started 3 days ago and they've already set up their products on a website. That's because she's learning from the course and she's already making much progress. And inside of this challenge, we've got a WhatsApp group where we are supporting each other and we're helping each other. You've got direct access to me. Some people message me and say, Marshall, can I have your WhatsApp number? I don't give people my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is only for those who are my clients, those people who are working directly with me, because I've got like 400,000 people across all my different social platforms. If I was to give everyone my WhatsApp number, I would never get anything done. So it's only for those people who sign up for my stuff like this. So in case you're wondering, Marshall, can I coach you? Can I help you to actually do the stuff? Yes, I can do that. If you're on YouTube, you'll see the link also in the description of this video. If you're on TikTok, just go to my profile, click on the link that you see there. It will take you to that page that I just showed you right now, and you'll be able to sign up. If you just joined us right now, we are talking about how to create your first digital product in 5 simple steps, right? I'm showing you basically how you can make money online using ChatGPT, right? You can use ChatGPT to make money online for yourself. And you are not limited. You don't have to study this at school. I didn't study this from school. I learned this by myself by watching lots of YouTube videos, buying some courses, trying it out for the past 8 years, and I've been making some good money. So the next question I want to answer is, where exactly can you sell these products? I'll be showing you shortly. Right now, let me check more questions. I can create storytelling with my language, Northern, South Zulu, or in English only. 100% correct, Baroka. You can definitely create digital products in your local languages because there is a great opportunity there. I know someone who is selling stuff in the UK to people. This person is from South Africa, and she's selling to South Africans who live in the diaspora, right? And she's making lots of money because South Africans, they want to read books, especially for their children in their local dialects, right? They want to read these nice stories to their children in Xhosa and Zulu and whatever language. So she's creating these digital products that are in her local language and selling to people around the world. So that's an idea for you there. Definitely that idea is going to work. Please do. You've been surprised how many people want to learn other languages. 100% patience. Thanks for the comment. Yes, so the next step is you then need to go ahead and you need to have a website where you can sell your digital products. And that's the next step, right? You need to have what we call a platform. I'm walking you through the 5 steps that you need to take to create and sell digital products. The next one is a platform. For example, I showed you guys, this is my website here, right? It's called yourvarsity.com. Go and check out what courses and stuff I have. But for now, this is just for demonstration purposes. People come to my website, depending on what they need, they choose any one of these products, right? For example, if they want to learn about affiliate marketing from me, they come, they click on learn more, and then there's a page where they can get more details. They can register for a free webinar or training, or they can just simply click on the buttons that are there and they buy, right? That's how having a website or your own store where people can buy, and then you be receiving money straight to your platform where you're receiving cash, or it goes straight to your bank account. So how do you create something like this? There are 2 methods that I recommend. The first one is for the people who are looking for something free, right? The second one is for people who are serious and committed, and I'll explain why I say that. So the first one is this one, which is called Gumroad, right? Gumroad is a well-known platform that anyone can sign up for. I tell people to sign up for it because it's good and it's reliable, right? If you're looking for a free option, you can go with this option. It's called Gumroad.com. You just simply come here, you register, you follow their instructions, you upload your ebook to this platform, right? And then you can start driving traffic to it, and then you start making sales. Another advantage about Gumroad is that they've got a marketplace. A marketplace meaning that if you are lucky, if you've got a unique product that is in demand, you can get sales from the platform itself. They've got a marketplace where people come and look for products and then buy from the website. So you might get some clients there. As much as this is free, right, I don't recommend this for 2 reasons. Number one, I just mentioned the marketplace. The marketplace has got a lot of competition. Chances are high you're not the first one who wants to sell products on that platform. So definitely you're going to be having competition from other people who also want to promote their products on the platform, right? So competition is not a good thing. You don't want to put yourself on a platform where you have to compete with other people for sales. Number two, for every single sale that you're going to make, they're going to take a percentage of your income, and you don't want that. You want to have your own website where you keep 100% all the profit, just like I do on my own website. When I sell anything on my website, I don't give anyone any money. Every single thing that I sell on my website, the money is 100% mine, right? It's 100% mine on this website that I showed you earlier on. And if you want to have your own website that looks something like this, you can use this platform here, which is called Creator HQ. This is the one that I recommend. And I actually support people to build their platforms on this. And so the way that it works is that you can just simply come to the website and you're going to click here where it says templates. You're going to click on templates, and then you simply search for a template that you like and choose it. I normally go here where it says online store, right? And then these are the templates that pop up. The one I normally use is this one, which is called Celestial. If I just say view, this is what your online store will look like, right? This is what your online store will look like. It's a completely done for you online store. All you have to do is come in here, change the images, change the text, change the colors. If you want to see what it looks like on the phone, this is what it looks like on the phone. Scroll down, see that? That's exactly what it's going to look like. So if you want to work with it, just simply click on start with this theme. It's going to ask you for your name, your email address, and then you create a password. I'm not a robot. Submit, and then you get started. It's that simple and it's that easy. So I recommend this over using Gumroad because you keep 100% of all the money that goes that comes straight into your business. But of course, yes, you have to pay to use it, and these are the pricing, right? You can pay for the whole year, and the startup begins at $17 per month. So you say $17 per month times 12, that's how much you're going to pay. But if you are paying month to month, it's going to be $25 per month. So it's up to you to choose which one you want. But from those two options, either Gumroad or this one, both of them will work. Choose what works for you. Guys, if you're not yet a follower, please make sure that you hit the follow button, the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. I'm doing these lives to help people to earn income online. So just make sure that you are just following so that I can be able to create more content, and then these platforms will notify you whenever I'm going live. Let me just quickly check the comments there again. Okay, on YouTube, guys, thanks for the few people who have already joined me there. If you've got questions, just drop your questions in the chat. I'm looking at all the comments that people are making, and I'm answering all questions. So if you want me to answer your specific question that you might have, just go ahead and do that. Okay, so next thing, now that we have figured out the platform that we are going to be selling our digital products, the next step that you need to then implement is promotion. How exactly are you going to be promoting these products and getting people to buy them from you? And now, just to bring you guys who are on TikTok and you haven't seen my face in a while, let me just come back here. So there are basically 4 ways that I recommend that you promote any of these products, right? The first one is that you're going to create a personal brand. A personal brand is like what I have done for myself. On TikTok, I've got followers. On YouTube, I've got followers. People who follow me from around the world because I create content. So whether, like earlier, I was using an example of sewing. You just simply need to create a TikTok or an Instagram or a YouTube or a Twitter or a Pinterest and create videos about sewing. Even if it's not videos, it can be just text content, but you start sharing stuff about the niche or the industry that you are interested in. That's how you build a personal brand. When people see you consistently creating content about that thing, and then they begin to know you, they like you, and they trust you. And then you start recommending products to them that, hey guys, if you want to get this example that I'm showing you, or you want to get the result that I'm showing you, just buy this product. The link is in the description, or the link is in the comments. People go and buy because they trust you, because they believe what you're saying. So that's, personally, from my own personal experience, that's one of the best and most effective ways to start getting results. But maybe you're saying, I don't like showing my face. I don't want people to know that this is me, and I just want people to buy my products, right? Please give me a like if you haven't done so, because I'm going to give you guys a plug on what you can do next in case you don't want to show your face. The next thing that you can then do is that you can create what's called a faceless brand. A faceless brand is when you do what I just mentioned, right? You create content on these platforms, but you just don't show your face, right? You can create the content and then it's just going to be private, or you can even pay someone else to create the content for you. And then your job is simply just to post that content. For example, let me just say, let me go to Instagram and then look for, PLR. Let me look for, like, for example, this. Let me just flip my camera here again. This is one page that I follow, right? It's called PLR Hustle. And they create content without ever showing their face. This is the business owner. Once in a while, he shows his face, but you'll notice that all the content that is here is just him talking about whatever he's talking about, right? He's kind of similar to me. He talks about helping people to earn income online, but you notice he never shows his face. All these are different images. And also, if I change this to Reels, right? So that is, you see the videos. These are the videos that he shares. Like, it's just showing himself there, but he's not saying anything on the videos. If I go to the next one, same thing again, right? He's not saying anything. This is what you call a faceless brand, where you're just showing people what to do without them having to see your face. You can do this in any industry, you can do this in any niche, so you're not limited. So I don't want to hear the excuse of people saying, hey, but Marshall, I don't know how to create content, I don't know how to start to market my business because I don't want to show my face. I've just shown you already what you can do so that you don't have to be showing your face. Then the third thing that you then can do also is that you can use influencers, right? You can use influencers to promote your stuff. For example, all you need to do is identify different influencers who have got similar niches. For example, if you are wanting to sell something about sewing, find someone who creates content about sewing and they are very popular, right? And they don't have a digital product. You then approach them and say, hey, I've got this digital product that I would love to promote to your audience. I think we can come up with a mutually benefit win-win situation. Number one, I can pay you money up front, and then if you promote my product and people buy, you'd have got your money. Or number two, we can do an affiliate thing where if you promote my product, I will give you 50% of the sales, or I'll give you 20% of the sales. Normally, in my experience, what I realize that the more you offer them, the more they are willing to say yes, and the more effort that they're willing to put in. So I would say something like 50%. And you don't lose anything, because let's say that person is able to get you 1,000 sales. 50% of 1,000 sales is better than 100% of zero sales. So you offer them something, you reach out to them, and then they start running promotions for you. And the key with this thing is, don't just identify one influencer and then reach out to them and then they don't reply, and then you're thinking, this thing doesn't work. For example, some people message me and then I reply to them after 4 weeks and they're like, maybe Marshall is too busy or something. That's the situation with most of these influencers. A lot of these people are crazy busy. So what you need to do is come up with a list of 100 to 200 or even more people that you reach out to, right? A lot of them might not see your message. Some of them will ignore your message. Some of them are too busy and they can't help you. But there are definitely going to be some people who say yes to you. So the more people you reach out to, the more your chance of you actually finding people who actually say yes. And then you can start earning money by doing what? Getting them to promote your products for you, right? And then the last one is you can use paid advertising. Paid advertising. Right. Paid advertising is like when you are, maybe let's say you're scrolling on Facebook and then this advert is going to pop up and somewhere in the corner to be written sponsored. Or maybe you're watching your favorite video on YouTube and then while you're watching it, something just comes up and advertises something else, right? People are paying the platforms to interrupt you while you're watching content. Why? Because they know it's very effective. A small percentage of the people that see that advert will click on it, and then an even smaller percentage will go and buy. but they show those adverts to millions of people, and the small percentages of people that actually buy, it's profitable to the people who are paying the platforms. So that's another thing that you can do, and it's one of the fastest ways, one of the most effective ways to actually reach an audience and then get them to buy your digital products. If you just joined us, guys, we're talking about how to create your first digital product in 5 simple steps, and basically these are the 5 simple steps that you can follow. And just in case maybe you're like, okay, Marshall, I just joined this live late, like where can I go and find out more details about you and what exactly you do? If you're watching on YouTube, if you look below this video, there's going to be a link that you can click on. Just click on that link, and then it will take you to my website where you can find out more about my 5-day challenge, where I'm training and helping people over a period of 5 days and helping them to create their own online businesses that help them to make money. And you'll be doing that through creating and selling digital products. If you are on TikTok, right, you can just simply go to my personal profile like this, right? I'm just showing you on desktop, but yeah, it's the same one on mobile as well. You're going to see this link. You're going to click here where it says your varsity, right? And then open anyway. And you will see 2 buttons there. The first one is for a free training. You can watch that training if you want, but it's basically what I'm talking about right now, right? The second one is this one. Join the 5-day challenge for $37 or 700 rands. This challenge will change your life, guys. This challenge, if you follow all the steps that I'm teaching you, it will help you to start your own online business in just 5 days. The challenge is starting on the 14th of July. But no, Marshall, maybe 700 rands is a lot of money. I don't know. How do I know if this thing is actually effective and true? You can ask my past students. I've got so many testimonials, so many people who have started making money from this challenge, right? So many people who have benefited from it. A lot of them were leaving their comments here. A lot of them sent me these videos. You see, these are all different people who are sending in their videos, and they were thanking me and recommending the challenge. It's not just those ones. If I scroll down again, there's even more. There's lots of them. I think I got about 50 testimonials of people who are doing this, and I've had about 250 students. So you can be also the next success story if you want to. It's just really up to you, right? So yeah, the challenge is available. Go click the link that's in the description of this video if you're on YouTube, or just go to my TikTok like I've just showed you right now, and then you can get access to it. If you have got questions, feel free to just message me on TikTok directly, or leave me a comment on YouTube, and I'll just get back to you, trying to answer whatever question that you have. Sometimes maybe you've got some further questions. I've gone on to calls with some people. We've done some calls, and then I've explained whether it's a good idea for you to jump into this program or not. I'm not trying to force people. I'm not trying to steal your money or something like that, but I'm just trying to help as many people as I can. So anyway, we spoke about those 4 steps. Identify a problem, start working on your product, find a platform to promote, to put up your product, and then what? Find ways of promoting. Choose one of those methods, stick with it, and then you start seeing the results. The last step is what is the profit step, right? Which is this one that you're seeing right here on your screen, right? Profit. You now want to start profiting and enjoying making money from your digital products. And the way that you can do that is by creating what's called a value ladder. A value ladder simply means that rather than just profiting from one product, you create a series of products that will help you to make money, right? So just to come back and show you this example here that we were working on earlier on, I asked ChatGPT to create for me an ebook, right, about how to do sewing. Let's say that this was the name, Start Sewing Today, the Ultimate Beginner's ebook, right? Let's just say that this is the name. I'm going to come to ChatGPT at the bottom, and I'm going to type in and say, this is my ebook. Please help me create a value ladder of products that will increase my profits. Just like that, right? And ChatGPT knows exactly what this means. And Now it's breaking it down. Okay, I should have just asked it to put it into table format. What it's basically doing is, okay, while ChatGPT is typing, let me show you a visual representation of what I'm talking about. Let me say value ladder on Google, right? I'm just going to look for one of these. Let's work with this one. Okay, let's hope you guys can see it over here. Now, can you see this diagram here? Basically, what you are seeing here is to the left is the value, and then to the right is the price. So at the bottom, we're going to have our ebook, right? But for now, it says bait. Bait means how are you going to be getting people to find out about your ebook? So it can be creating content, like I said, or it can be creating a paid advert. That's basically your bait. Then you're going to have your front end offer. Your front end offer is your ebook, meaning that this is the first level that you start off. And let's just say maybe you're selling your ebook for $10. You then can have another product which is worth more than $10 that you offer to the same person. Like this one can be an ebook, and then this can be a video of you talking about what is written in the ebook. It's going to be a video course, right? And then instead of charging $10 again, maybe you charge $50, right? That's the second level. The third level can be a group coaching with you and maybe some other people, right? This is $50. This one you charge $150 for the group coaching. And then the final level here can be one-on-one coaching where they work directly with you and no one else. And then for that one, you can charge $500 or $1,000. What you are basically doing is that you are creating a value ladder of different products that will allow you to earn income at higher levels. So rather than you let me correct myself. Not everyone is going to buy all these, but for the few people who say, I need this and this and this and this, it's going to increase your income. So that's just another way for you to actually profit. Rather than just selling a $10 ebook alone, you can have a $50 course, right? You can have a $150 group coaching, and then you can have a $500 or $1,000 one-on-one coaching. It's just another way for you to increase your income. And when we come back to ChatGPT here, remember we had asked it, can you please show me how to go about this? And look, it's already given us a couple of ideas right there. Freebie. This is like the free thing you're going to be giving away to get people into what all this that we're talking about is basically called a funnel, right? Freebie is just something that you give away to people for free in exchange of their email. Once you've got the email, you can start marketing to them every single day. And then look at this entry product, what I just mentioned earlier on. Sewing machines made simple. That's the PDF guide, right? If you're in South Africa, you charge in rands. If you are somewhere else, you can charge in dollars. I was just saying, maybe let's just say it's $10, but this is the price range. What's the next thing? Core offer, mid-ticket, purpose, deliver full transformation, beginner sewing video course. See, this one is now worth more. It's a video course. You can also even offer a subscription or community, right? Where people pay you every single month to keep getting lessons from you. High ticket, you're charging way more. They're working directly with you, right? So these are different steps that you can create inside of your business that will help you to make more money and not just limiting you to just creating and selling that ebook alone. So these are just different ways that you can increase your revenue and you're going to start making lots of money. That's the last part there, profit by creating a value ladder. Let me just check the comments there to see if anyone else has posted some stuff. Teacher John on YouTube says, I'm sorry if I missed this. Our class is recorded. Do you have a fixed time for sessions for those 5 days? I want to see how I can join since I work odd hours. Okay, so you've got 2 questions there. These lives are being recorded, yes, on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you'll be able to just click on the live section and you will see the lives there. Maybe let me just show you practically. If you just go and search for my name, Marshall Malaba, on YouTube, you'll see my YouTube channel. And you can just come here where it says live, right? Click on live. If I'm live, you'll see my live video at that time, right? Which is currently, this one is written live. But once the live is done, you'll be able to see the video here. This video is going to still be here afterwards, right? On TikTok, unfortunately, they won't be recorded, but you still can go to my YouTube channel and then watch the live again. It's actually better if you watch it on YouTube. And then for the 5-day challenge itself, all the sessions will be recorded and they'll be done at 7 p.m. So it's 7 p.m. Every single day, Monday to Friday. Join me live on Zoom. Once the session is done, we then go, you can then go in and watch the content for yourself. For example, if I just come to my website so that you guys can actually see what it looks like when you're inside of my website and you've bought the course, I'm just going to click on login on my website, my email address, and then my password there. And then it's going to be this one, Digital Product Breakthrough. This is what it looks like on the inside. You're going to be greeted by this welcome video that's going to start talking right now. Pause that. There's a welcome video here, but then these are all the different lessons that you can expect inside. There's 97 digital product ideas. If you click on that, there's a short video that will explain what exactly these product ideas are. And then there's a link for you to, there's a button for you to click, and then you can get the product ideas. I'm not going to let it open up because I don't want someone to screenshot on YouTube. So, but there digital product ideas there. If you want them, you need to buy this. There's day one, right? You can come in there, you can watch the lessons. Now you notice that there are previous lessons that we've done with other students. Like the first one was, I think it was February, I don't remember. Then we did it in April, and then we did it in June. You can come and watch these lessons. You can get access to all the documents. So all the stuff that I'm sharing and talking about, you get access to it inside of the training. This document will definitely help you to get started, everything that you need to know. So there's lesson number one, there's day one, there's day two, there's day three, there's day four, there's day number 5. After every single lesson, we record it and then we just put it down here to answer that question directly. Other things that you get also in this training, we've got a WhatsApp group. You click on that button, it's going to open up WhatsApp straight onto your, especially if you do it on your phone, but also like on my computer, it works as well. It will take you to the group. We've got this group where people ask questions, they make contributions, they share their wins, etc., etc. So you can get access to that. If you want to get access to everything that I just showed you right here, if you're on TikTok, you just go to my profile, Marshall, and then you go to the link in my bio. You're going to click on that link, and then it's going to open up. This is the link I'm talking about. This is my profile here. You're going to click on that link, and then it's going to open up like this. Open anyway. This is the free training that I'm currently doing right now on this live, right? You don't necessarily need to watch this unless you want to hear me say the same things again. That's fine. But then this is what you want. 5-day challenge. You click on that. It will open up to this page where you can come and register. If you're on YouTube, look below this video right now. You see a link that will bring you to this page. If you want maybe to get more clarity on anything, feel free to just reach out to me on whichever platform. I'll answer your questions in the DMs. We can even do a call if you want. And then if you've got specific questions, just ask me. I will answer all the questions that you have. But the purpose of this 5-day challenge is to help you to start your online business in just 5 days. And so the next 5-day challenge is starting next week, Monday. You can sign up today, guys, and join the challenge. After next week, Monday, the price goes from $37. It's going to $47. And that's about 1,000 rands if you're in South Africa. Before the year ends, the price is we're going to end it on $97 because that was the starting plan. But then I just decided to lower it for the first few months until we get to it. So we're just doing it every single month. So, okay, let me just answer people's questions. Thank you for winning the gifter badge. Thanks for the gifts, guys, that you guys are giving me. Appreciate that. What's your intake as a new digital marketer? So you think I need your 5-day challenge? That's a interesting question. So digital marketing is very broad. There are lots of people on TikTok and Instagram right now who are saying that just start a digital marketing business and start selling courses. Selling courses is not digital marketing. It's part of digital marketing, right? I'm not teaching people digital marketing. I'm teaching people how to create and sell digital products. I'm teaching people how to do advertising, right? Those are elements of digital marketing, but it's not digital marketing, in its totality. So also to answer your question a bit further, a lot of these people who are teaching you how to do this, they are selling courses of people who are based in America, right? I'm a guy who's living in South Africa. I'm an African. I'm doing this stuff and succeeding. And so my first audience is people who are in Africa. So it's now really up to you to decide, do you want to learn from someone who is American, trying to implement American things in Africa, or you want to learn from an African and implement African things in Africa? It's really up to you there. I'm not going to say that those courses are bad. They're not good. Don't sign up for them. I think I've done one of those courses. I think I've heard about 4 or 5. There's OPM, there's Legacy Builder. There are many that are out there, but it's really up to you. Ask me, I would recommend my course, obviously, but it's really up to you. Just do your research and then just make a decision whether you want to sign up or not. Let me check more questions. Afternoon to you too. Yeah, guys, please show your support. Just hit the like button there. Hit the like button. The options to give gifts there. I really would appreciate the gifts. If you've got questions, just drop them there in the live and I will answer. Please keep me in the loop for when your next session starts. And I also want to enroll for your 5-day challenge. All right, cool. If you want to enroll in the 5-day challenge, I've just explained how you can do it. If you are somewhere somehow stuck, just send me a direct message. But the next live is going to be live at 7 p.m. today. I'm going to be live at 7 p.m. today. Same time tomorrow, 3 o'clock, 7 p.m., 3 o'clock, 7 p.m. every single day for the next few days until I don't know when. But I'm just doing this, help as many people as I can. Then, of course, I have some days where I'm extremely busy and I can't. Like this weekend, I wasn't live at all. But yeah, best option to owning your brand, not subject to sudden changes and algorithms and rules. Yes, digital products is very good, especially if you own your own personal brand. Okay, I'm going to be bringing the live to a close in the next about 10 minutes. So if you have got any questions, drop them now so that I can answer them. And then I will end it shortly. Let me check on YouTube. Any questions there? For the 7 people that have been watching me on YouTube, guys, I appreciate this. This is my first live on YouTube. I'm definitely sure that the audience is going to grow with time. It's just that I never told anyone at all. I just decided, let me just do it. So it's definitely going to grow. And YouTube is going to tell everyone that follows me that I was live. So people eventually will learn to start watching these. But I appreciate all of you. I think with digital marketing, it's all about what skills you want to enhance in your niche. I want to do digital products. Okay, Nicola Hove. Why does that name sound so familiar? Nicola Hove. Don't I know you from? I don't know. Okay, Lerato says, well understood. Thanks. I think with digital marketing, it's all about, yeah, what you want to enhance. On your 5-day challenge, what all do you cover in it? Okay, yeah, great question. What do we cover inside of the 5-day challenge? Let me show you what we cover inside of the 5-day challenge. So if you can also see this like on my website directly. These are the core 5 things that we talk about, which I covered in this live already, but I go into them in depth and I give you the tools to be able to do this yourself. Number 1, finding your digital product idea. I help you to come up with the perfect idea, right? It matches your skill sets and it helps you to earn money. So by the time you are done with day number 1, you are going to be 100% clear that, okay, this is the best product that I can create. Trust me, especially from the testimonials that I've got, I think I'm the best at helping people to find their big idea. Number 2, I'll show you how to make your product in a day using ChatGPT and other softwares. You can actually design your complete digital product in 1 day, so that by day 3, I show you how to build your own website, and then you are ready to start selling. By the end of this lesson, when you go and implement what I'm doing, the next morning you can start getting sales. Number 4, I show you how to get traffic. Traffic basically means how to get customers. I teach you what to say. I teach you how to create the content that you need to put out there. I teach you how to create the ads, everything that you need to know about getting customers. And then number 5, I actually help you implement what I spoke about earlier on, creating a value ladder where you are launching like a pro. You're not just having one product and then testing, hoping it does well, but you've got a whole business, a complete business that's going to make you money. Other things that are included, you've got access to a private community. We've got this on WhatsApp, and then very soon it's going to be relocating also to my website, which means that you'll be able to see what people were commenting 3 months ago. You'll be able to get access to that. You get the 97 digital product ideas. This one helps you, especially if let's just say you are 100% not even sure on what to do. You just simply pick one of these and then do it. Right? I give you all the prompts and everything that you need to use in ChatGPT to make this whole process simple and easy for you. And then I give you done for you sales templates. In other words, you don't have to design. Like you see, this page it can look a bit complicated. You see all this, right? Let me tell you, this page is very much high converting. Lots of people come to this page and they buy. But if you're trying to do this for the first time, it's difficult, right? So I actually give you this that you can use for yourself. And then product mockups. When I say product mockups, I mean this. You see this image? This is a digital product that I'm selling to people, but this is a mockup of what you can actually get. So yeah, those are the basic things that you're going to be getting in this challenge. And I think the most important thing is that you get access to me. If you have got any specific questions that you need answered, I'll be in there to answer them. That's the biggest benefit rather than all this other stuff. The fact that you can actually ask me, Marshall, I live in Canada. Do you think this will work in Canada? And I will show you whether it works or not. Wow, I like it. The fact that you are in South Africa, it's a great beneficiary for me. 100%. 100%. So let's make money together. I asked on YouTube. Someone is saying I asked on YouTube. Let me see your name, Teacher John. Okay, I did read something from Teacher John, I think. I don't know if maybe you had a different name. Shalom, Evangelist Abraham. I'm seeing you there. Oh, yes, Teacher John was asking. I'm sorry I missed this. Our class is recorded. Yes. Yes, I already answered that question. Okay, guys, I'm going to bring this live to an end right now. You know what to do if you want to sign up for the 5-day challenge. You can go to my profile on TikTok, or you can click the link below this video on YouTube and just sign up. Once you have signed up, I get a notification that you have signed up. You automatically get an email from me that tells you your next steps, plus you get access to our training area, right? And then you can start even start going through the course material and learning immediately. So I'm going to stop it for now. If you want to join me live, please feel free to join me at 7 p.m. But otherwise, I'll see you guys, some of you in the 5-day challenge. Some of you will meet somewhere at an airport somewhere when we're now going to Dubai or wherever. And let's live our best lives and let's make money using ChatGPT and digital products. Take care. God bless. If you are still watching, you can log out now. Where is the off button? Okay, there we are, end stream.